Everybody, SoCal Thero here. Welcome back to another episode of Car Mechanic Simulator 21. So we are going to do something a little different today. Actually, not really. We're going to be restoring another car, but we're going to be finishing out the restoration of cars. But at the same time, I kind of wanted to go over a few things with you guys here. You can see all these cars outside of my shop here. These are all cars that I found in a barn. And I eventually just bought and decided to restore, and they're going to be my flip cars. That's why my price, as you can see up there, is $103,000. So we don't have enough money in the... Well, we have a good chunk of money in the bank, but we have to be careful with our spending. So this is going to be the first car that we end up flipping and selling. This is going to be this Del Rey Hot Rod. It's a 96. And right now, I bought it for $22,394, and after all the money I sank into it, I'm going to make a profit of almost $46,000 for a total sale of $68.29. Next car I got here is a BMW M3, which you guys have seen me restore this on the channel already. Mine was blue, though, and again, it was another one that I found in a barn. This one I bought for $27,450. It was in some pretty rough shape, but I still had to pay an arm and a leg for it. After it's all said and done, I'm going to make $29,169 on it when I go to sell it. Next is going to be the truck right here. It's the Salem 1500. This vehicle right here, again, I bought for $14,470. I'm going to make a profit of $27,209 and sell it for $41,679. So when I'm playing off camera, this is usually what I'm doing, is I'm taking cars like this and I'm restoring them and flipping them so I can make a profit. So when we get new mods, I could buy new mods and throw them in the game and instantly be able to find them in the junkyard, at least hopefully anyways, and then get them all fixed up and ready to go on a video. So that's usually what I do on my off time. Typically they don't get fixed up this well. I mean, they do get fixed up pretty nice like these two over here, but I usually don't take the time to paint wheels and do like pretty cool paint jobs where it's like a flat black like this, like a matte black. I was kind of thinking of the Expendables when I built that truck. And of course, this is the Nissan GTR that we're going to be working on today. I have everything done. I found it in a barn as well. The car I do plan on keeping though. And the only thing it needs is a motor. But this car has the motor sitting over there. I just have to put it together, and it's going to be with performance parts because this car is already souped up with performance parts. If you take a look in here, you'll see I have, it's kind of hard to see from here, but I have nice brakes on it, and obviously the exhaust system, which gives it away. And then finally, this is the last car I'm going to flip, which this thing is pretty cool looking. It comes with no hood. It's a Bolt Atlanta. It's the supercharged version of it. I bought it for $16,877. And I'm going to be selling it for $83,452 for a profit of $66,575. So, as you can see, we got money sitting here. We're going to be definitely slinging a bunch of cars out the door here today, as well as getting this thing all fixed up. So, first things first, let's go ahead and get this motor done. Well, everybody, this video is probably going to be a little weird to you, but unfortunately, as I was recording the video, I went back to re-watch it to see how it did, and lo and behold, it had some stuttering issues. I don't know if maybe my encoder is bad or something's up with my OBS. Either way, I was not satisfied with the ending of the video. So you are going to miss out on some stuff, but I wanted to make sure you guys got to see this Skyline, well, this GTR, in all of its glory when it was said and done here. It is complete. I'm not sure what part of the video I'm going to start editing out and then get to here, but as you guys saw, I was working on this Skyline, and unfortunately I did lose a lot of the video in the making of the car itself, like putting the engine together. So we're gonna go ahead and see if I can salvage anything by putting this on the dyno here and taking it back from there. I already know these numbers, so I do apologize. You won't get my first non-knowing reaction to this, but either way, you guys will be impressed with these numbers that you see out of it. So there you have it, 390 horsepower gain from the factory power with the aftermarket parts that we put on it. So we're just under 1,000 horsepower on this thing, which is really cool. Unfortunately, you can't make this thing any, and it makes sense. You can't make it any more than 6 gears. So it is limited to that. And I have taken it on the speed track already, just for the sake of the video. And you know what? Screw that. You know what? I know what it'll do, but I'm gonna go back and do it again so you guys can see it. So we're gonna start up the car, and we're gonna do the speed track here. So, spoiler alert, it's 230 miles per hour that this car can go. And it sounds like it has a lot to give still on the top there. So, go ahead and take off here so you guys can see it. And I thought this car wasn't going to grip as well as it does, but it does really good. All things considered with all the performance it has in it. You see it was topping out there at 230 miles per hour, and it still had a lot to give. I'm going to do that Fast and Furious slide stop there. So yeah, I do apologize if the video is a little bit on the shorter side, and I do apologize if you wanted to see me completely build this car. That's just, it is the way that it is. I did change my settings in OBS. I usually record in a 4K setting, just to help out when YouTube crunches down my video qualities. And I changed it down to a 2K, so I'm hoping that this video is going to be in a lot better shape, and the videos in the future are as well. This was a recording that I did about 2 or 3 weeks after taking a small break from recording, just to refresh my mind, get some new energy under me. So that's the reason why I think that it's having an issue. I had some updates and whatnot that might have messed some things up, and just to be on the side of or to err on the side of caution, be better to just lower the quality a little bit is all. But needless to say, when I do render the videos, I probably will still try to keep it to 4K, so you guys have that great 4K viewing pleasure when you go to view the video. A little spoiler alert, as you might have seen it in the garage there. Next car we're going to work on is a DeLorean. This, I actually had 2 of them. This is just a run-of-the-mill DeLorean. Actually, it's got the Fast and Furious, there it is. It's got the Back to the Future front bumper on it, but otherwise, all said and done, this is actually just a stock DeLorean here. The Back to the Future version is the version I am keeping. As you can see, I already have the infamous plate on it, and for the most part, everything is done on it. I'll give you a little sneak peek. The only thing left is the engine. You can do an engine swap on this thing in this game, so it comes with a V6. One of the swap options is, you know what, well, I'll give you guys a little hint by looking at it here. You can guess by the cylinders, I'm sure. And you guys will have to check out that video to see what we're throwing into this thing. But let's just say we'll definitely be able to hit 88 and have no problem doing it. But anyways, guys, thanks again for watching this video. Again, I do apologize for having to cut out some of the quality content that I try to bring to you guys, but I hope you did enjoy. Until next time, take care.